god, yeah, I quit.
Thijmen's Dream Park.
Oh, I'm going viral. It's going to kill me.
Deleting my Dream Park. I can't wait for that episode.
This is going to be a long 4 days.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Notme Hour Podcast, where we talk to your favourite creators to find out what it's like behind the scenes and getting to know them even better. Today on the show, we talk about the future of this creator's channel, what it was like doing a subathon, their thoughts on the state of Theme Park Tycoon 2, and when their next episode of their big series is coming out, as it's been 2 months since the last one. Please give a big old welcome to THIJMEN!
Woo! Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm really good actually.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Welcome on to the podcast. Today we have Thijmen on the show, a big Theme Park Tycoon 2 creator.
Very big, yeah.
Yeah. A big but what do you mean by that? No.
Gone out of hand.
It's not gonna go there. Has amassed over 60,000 subscribers. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna start off with, like, how would you describe yourself? I said that you're a big YouTuber. How would you describe yourself if anyone was to ask and doesn't know you?
Relaxed. Yeah, just relaxed, but also chaotic on some moments when I'm not supposed to be. But just, I don't know, just, I'm myself, I would say. I'm like just a person that just does whenever he thinks he needs to do something. I'm not doing something I do not like.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just what I am and who I am.
Nice. Yeah. Be yourself, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, be yourself. I'm myself. Who are you? I'm myself.
I am not me. Oh,
he said the thing.
He said it. Oh my, he said it. I just want to talk about your most recent thing that you've done, which is your Subathon.
Oh god, yeah.
You basically, for anyone who doesn't know or didn't watch the last episode, a Subathon is where someone can you can watch a live stream, and that person or you can increase the time that person goes live for, if that makes sense. For one subscriber, you did 1 subscriber equals
every 5 minutes.
5 minutes,
or was it 1 minute? I think it was even 1 minute. Yeah, 1 subscriber equals 1 minute.
Because I think you did it like every 100 subscribers you added the time.
Yeah, every 100 subscribers 100 minutes, since I had to do it manually.
And just tell me how that was like, because
it was a lot of fun. Of course, it was extremely tiring after, like, especially for some reason the first day was the hardest, since I feel like I was going too hard in it. So just full power first day, let's go. And I definitely followed in, and I was like, oh god, if I have to do this now 3 more days, it's going to kill me. But of course, in the end, it did turn out like really, really fun. I had like just an amazing time with a lot of people that, of course, I played with, just my viewers. We played a lot of different games, my own game, which we're telling about later. Natural disasters, also Theme Park Tycoon, and also the games, of course, outside of Roblox, which I don't know how, like, at the start of the stream, I was like, okay, maybe 50 viewers just the whole time. Yeah. I will be very, very impressed if that happens.
Yeah, you said that on stream. Yeah, I remember this.
I think the most, or like not the most, but just on average, it was between 150 and 200.
There was a ton of people watching.
I don't know how that happened. It was like 4 times more than I was expecting. Which,
I think it's because it's something that like nobody wants to miss a second of, because you don't know when amazing moment that you're not going to see again is going to happen. So I think that's what people like really tune in for, I guess. Also the touring parks.
Like when I start doing park, you just like it doubles my just viewer count. I don't know how it happens. I do not announce it anywhere. It just, whenever I start to play Theme Park Tycoon, viewer count doubles. It's just incredible. I don't know if it's like word to word, or if it's just the YouTube algorithm that's like, oh, Theme Park Tycoon, let's go.
Theme Park Tycoon. But how was it? Because I think what you did was you didn't record normally some people would record themselves sleeping, and did you eat? No, you didn't eat. What did you do on camera?
No. I basically just only showed me here. I showed 1 time downstairs when I was baking a cake, which went amazing.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
How did that actually go? Because
that went actually it went pretty great for somehow. I don't know how. I was expecting to burn down my house or something, but no, it actually it went great.
Did you eat it? Did you eat the cake?
I did eat the cake. Yeah, I definitely did eat the cake. It was like a strawberry cheesecake. So,
nice.
Very, very good. No, but I did indeed not show me really eating anything or sleeping. It was mainly just here, since what's the point of you sleeping? There's no content. So what I thought about doing, which I think actually turned out amazing, better than I even expected, was just put myself AFK in Theme Park 2. And I think most people know when you're
Yeah, I saw
AFK instead of Theme Park 2, people are going to move you around. So that's what people were doing, and it just put me in like the weirdest things ever. People put me through teleporters and showed
I saw
me
Koshi
glitches
doing
and,
that.
Yeah, people did a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. And they just get to mess around with you while you're not really there.
Well, not there, and somehow like there were constantly 20, 30 people watching just me being pushed around.
Why was there people watching though?
I don't know why there were so many people watching.
But like, how did that feel having like basically on camera for that amount of time?
Yeah, it's stressful. Like you have to be on the whole time. People expect you to entertain, which even me like. I think I did it 4 days, 4 days.
Yeah.
Like, constantly being on is something that's just so incredibly hard. Like, my longest stream ever was 12 hours. So, from 12 hours to 90 hours
that's quite
a difference. Not gonna lie. And my normal streams are like 2 hours because after that I just get too tired.
Yeah.
So, this was, definitely a step. And I did knew, of course, I am going to get tired. And I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy it after the third day again. But I still really want to do this since I know a lot of people enjoy it. It will of course also earn a lot of subscribers.
You gained like 3,000 in a week, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was like 2,500 from just 4 days of streaming. It's like, yeah.
Also, you hit 60k on the subathon. I think the first day, I believe.
Yeah, no, literally like the second hour. So I think like the first 3-4 hours was like 500 subscribers, and the first day alone was like 1,000.
Jeez.
So yeah, and then I had to like pop party poppers and stuff. So that went.
I swear, someone donated like $100.
Yeah, like it was 11, and I was about to go to bed, and someone just donated $100, and I had to pop a party popper, and I had to still clean that, and that really hurt, and that set like a tone for me. Like this is going to be a long 4 days.
You have a series that, did you know that you started this series 2 years ago now? Nearly that, at least.
Is it 2? No, is it 2 years?
Yeah, yep. It doesn't feel like that to me.
It does not feel like 2 years. Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 years.
I'm getting old.
Getting old. What we're talking about is THIJMEN's Dream Park. I know that's something that everybody wants to know. Basically, just tell us how you plan something for a park of that size and that much, detail and something. Just tell us how you would detail it. Or plan it, even.
Yeah, it's I guess, different than 99% of all the other people that build theme parks. It's not like I have any plans. My dream park is literally just, if I wake up one day, I have an idea, I build it. But if I have for 2 months no idea, I built nothing, which will have had the past year-ish. I'm now really waiting for the next update that's coming, of course, in a few days.
Copy and paste.
Maybe already released. Maybe even already released when, of course, this podcast releases.
I think it will be, actually.
Yeah.
I wonder what our future selves will think of that.
I hope I like it.
I hope I like it. Yeah.
It's not like I have a clear idea what I want to do with my dream park. It's just whenever I build something, I build it. And of course I have had stuff in the past that I built and didn't like, and then I remove it. Like I made an episode about like an extreme spinning coaster.
Deleting my dream park. I can't wait for that episode.
and then I just removed it in the next episode and just continued as nothing happened.
Oh.
Yeah, that was quite interesting.
Guys, we've been working on this for 5 episodes now. I'm just not even going to mention it.
It's now just gone.
I'm going to get rid of it.
No, but yeah, my dream park, it's a lot of fun. A lot of people ask like, when are you going to the dream park? When are you going to the dream park?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Like when's the next episode out? Because you haven't uploaded that. I don't think you've uploaded an episode in...
Yeah, it's every time it's like 2 months. And I say like, okay guys, there's now going to be more episodes. I now have energy and just motivation to do it. And then I do 1 episode and I lose it again.
And then you don't see it again.
And then 2 months later, I do it again because of an update or because of something. But I do not know when the next episode of that be. Maybe it's already released, maybe it will be in 1 month, maybe in a year, maybe never. I do not know.
Something that you've been mentioning a couple of times on streams is how it could be better. And I think everybody has their own opinions about this, but I definitely think Theme Park Tycoon 2 could definitely be like a ton better for so many reasons.
Yeah, I think I can talk about this for like a straight hour, which I'm not going to be doing, even though it's called the Notme Hour.
The Notme Hour. What are your thoughts on how like it could be better,
There are just a few things that like if you compare it to like Planet Coaster or Ape Architect or stuff, it's just the communication between the community and the curator, there's none. Of course, we have sort of gotten a few things last year, but like the new step. But that was me and Malibu were really saying to him like, just try it out. Of course, he finally did after a while, which, well, as you can see how much hype it brings with like copy and paste and all the previous updates. It really, really works. Like, I uploaded the video today and it was just about the copy and paste and was just straight up on 1 out of 10 with like 5,000 views in 2 hours, which is insane.
Oh my. Yeah, you can tell how many people like that.
Yeah, I feel just the communication, like, of course he is listening to the feedback through his DMs, but that doesn't really feel like it's a one-to-one person. He doesn't show any real sort of sneak peeks of what he's working on, or doesn't really like. He used to like retweet or reacts or however you call it, builds that people did. He just stopped, and I don't know why. Maybe something happened. I don't really care, of course, what happened, but
he hasn't like uploaded. No, or not uploaded. Tweeted on his Twitter.
Nothing.
For like he hasn't done that in 2 years.
4 years. 2019 was his last
19.
4 years.
He hasn't used his Twitter. Oh my. Because that's like the main way that people like game developers.
Yeah, of course, follow. Like, if you look at Bloxburg, like Bloxburg had now his own Twitter or X, however I don't know what the name is of it now. And you can see how much hype they show, like little teasers of updates with like screenshots of what's going to be in, and just the hype they create with it. And
I just don't understand why he doesn't have a Twitter or a Discord, because I feel like a Discord would just be perfect.
Could also be, but that's of course then you get a lot more stuff that can happen with Discord, since of course Twitter's just a one person thing. I feel like Discord could happen with raids and all that stuff that people. I understand why he doesn't want that.
No.
But even just the little stuff like that, and of course inside of Theme Park, what can better? I've of course always said copy and paste too, which we of course finally are going to get or have gotten.
Let's go! I'm so hyped. I really hope it is what we think it is, and not just like an overhyped. It's not gonna be. If it's an overhyped thing,
I really, really do indeed. Since I think the main problem with Theme Park 2 the past years is that we have gone on so many new building things, but like the size 2 and the off grid, and then all of course the primitives and new roller coasters. And of course recently more MB, that we just haven't had the time to actually build that stuff, or for a normal person that just goes to school, has work. Yeah. It's impossible to make an insanely good park, or just even a park they want to build, since they don't have the time for it. Which could be indeed fixed with the copy and paste tool. Yeah. So I always thought that was just a massive sort of like, how do you say it? Not a glitch, but just like a massive miss for Theme Park 2, and I think he's finally just going to fill the gap.
Yeah, it could be something that could just be like kind of groundbreaking, I guess, if you want to call it that, for Theme Park Tycoon 2. So this is a feature that I'm really hyped about.
Yeah, I caught my video that I said earlier. It's like, this update will change Theme Park 2 forever, since instead of having to make, like, if you're going to make supports and you want to make the footer, so the concrete floors, and you have to make 50 of those, and everyone take like 10 minutes, that's 500 minutes. You can make one and copy and paste them over, which then maybe only takes 1 hour instead of like, I don't know, 10 hours. So then you can see it's like 10 times faster, but other stuff it can maybe even go quicker.
Yeah. Sorry, my monitors all just turned off at the exact, like, I'm sorry. It happened when I was talking with Kosi, and it threw me right off. I was just, but yeah, I feel like, okay, so if anyone doesn't know, like, I built a backrooms ride in Theme Park Tycoon 2 and a Choo Choo Charles ride. They're both taking, like, around a month to build, mainly because of, like, you know, the supports, all the details they have to do that you have to, like, repeat.
It's just a repeating factor of Theme Park 2 that just makes it boring, which hopefully now is going to be fixed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
and also got a lot more things that still can be improved, like the blueprints. We've gone on like more than a year ago with some roller coasters. Never got on new ones, never got on the ability to make your own blueprints, save them, put them in different parks.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Stuff like that just, and I also talked in my video about like how you could maybe like select something, make it into like a group or an item, which you can save into your hotbar, and then just make your own items. And imagine, I don't think we'll be getting that since maybe in the future, but who knows. But and then being able to like make a tree and also use it in different parks, just imagine.
We could have like an entire park just for like building presets.
Yeah, exactly. That will be game breaking, since none really other park or game has it. Of course you have sort of like the workshop and like Planet Coaster, and you can save stuff there and then put it into your thing. But yeah, nothing really like that indeed on Roblox.
No. So we talked about your thoughts on Theme Park Tycoon 2, how it could be better, whatnot. But now let's talk about, you know, the future of your game development group with Kosi and Notme. Well, not me, but like another Notme. It's confusing, but I want to know what do you have planned for the future, because you're the lead developer of. Okay, before we get into it, what is Lunar Games?
Well, I won't say a group I own. It's sort of like just we all own it, but I am the owner of it, which sounds double, but we just sort of are just the owner. We three are the owners, but I own it. You get it? You get it.
Like all co-owners, sort of.
Yeah. We all make the decisions and stuff like that. But what do we plan in the future? Of course, we have our plans, which we want to do. I think Cozy told about like how the group and everything came to stand, so I'm not going to repeat that. But we started of course with Marble Merge Tycoon, which was quite a standard game, just like a side thing we wanted to try out just to get better.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All touching tycoon.
Yeah. It was yeah.
Don't say yeah. Don't say yeah. After I say ball touching. If anybody doesn't understand that, go ahead and play Marble Merge Tycoon, and you'll get the. Don't say yeah.
I didn't hear what you said, so I was like yeah.
Anyway.
No. And then we created Ride a Marble Run just a couple of weeks ago, which is just a game where you control your own marble, which don't want to spoil too much, but all these games are sort of just preparing us for the game we really wanted to create it. I cannot say the name. I can sort of say it's...
Is it marble related?
It is definitely marble related. We have like sort of like 4 phases. So the first phase was Marble Merge Tycoon. Second phase was Ride a Marble Run. The third phase is something similar to Ride a Marble Run, but then you can actually probably make the marble runs yourself.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, and then sort of the fourth phase, which I'm not going to tell about what the name is or anything, but just think that phase 1, 2, and 3 are combined for phase 4.
Ball creating touching simulator.
Yeah, so like we're just like, of course we are just with the 3 of us. We have never made games, so we have to do it slow. We cannot just instantly create a massive game as we wanted. So we just are now slowly just making stuff, and then we can just use that for that game. So the mechanics of you being in the ball, we can use that for phase 3 and 4. We can use the building, we can use for 3 and 4, and just continue like that. Use all those little mechanics, put them in just one big game as we're planning to. So it's literally just we're making smaller games to make our final big game for a mega game.
Anyway, we've rambled on a ton about Theme Park Tycoon 2, Lunar Games, all of those things, sort of in the past, sort of in the future. What we're going to talk about now is the future of you, THIJMEN. What's the future? What does the future of your channel look like? And you got any big plans? Anything?
I now really wish I had like one of those like glass balls where I can look into the future and see what I was going to be doing. I really wish I had that now in front of me, but no, sadly not. No, what I will be doing in the future. This is of course like probably one of the most difficult questions to ask when you're doing YouTube, which always changes. Theme Park 2 always changes. But of course I have some of my plans, which I'm still looking forward to hitting 100,000 subscribers, maybe next year. If not, then the next year after. I don't care too much when I hit it. I just hope to hit it one day. Yeah, it's just such a big milestone. You can get a star code with like Roblox. You get the play button. You get like the check mark on like the YouTube, which I think that's the most fun for me, is that I can just go to random comment sections or live stream chats and I say something and everyone's like,
oh my god,
oh my god, and stuff like that.
It's a verified person. Of course,
yeah, and the play button and everything on my wall is just like something actually physical from YouTube that you've actually accomplished. Which of course I
can't wait. I don't have any plans myself to stop YouTube, and I know that if you just keep going, like obviously you're gonna hit it. So I'm just can't wait to get my 100k.
Yeah, I know. And the thing is with the future, like what I've always said from day one is that I do YouTube because I have fun with it, and when I lose the fun with it, I quit. And that's literally it. That's the whole thing of me. Whenever I feel like I want to make a video, I make a video. And if I feel like I do not want to make a video, I do not. That's also why I've had a couple of breaks just randomly in February or stuff. Not because the ad revenue was just sort of also a little bit, but I just didn't feel like making a video. So then just no uploads for a whole month and I don't care.
Yeah, I feel like that's actually a really good way to like look at YouTube, because I feel like people are just, Mr. Beastified, if you...
Oh, yeah. I saw, like, Melaboomer's recent video with him, like, I don't know, with, like, 1 million versus, or, like, $1 versus 100 million build. And his whole intro was just fully a copy of Mr. Beast. Of course, I sort of jokingly said it in the comments. But still, it's just... Why? It's not you. It's just... I would not do that. I don't like that. It's just... You have your own personality and don't go that way, in my opinion. Of course, feel free to do like that. The views of those videos are amazing. He's earning a lot of money with that, but it's not something I want to be known of. Like, oh yeah, he's the Mr. Beast of Theme Park Tycoon 2. I don't want that.
Mr. Beast of Theme Park Tycoon.
Yeah. Like I have all the ideas. I have it already. I got kicked before becoming idle for 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was... You got kicked. Oh.
Hey guys, back. I'm back. Welcome. Hello. Nothing happened there. Nothing happened there.
No, not at all. What are we talking about? And I feel like that's just a great way to look at YouTube. So, the future is bright for THIJMEN.
Yeah, that's definitely like... it's not like I'm going to be quitting anytime soon. I am having a great time.
That's the thing though, like not every, but like a ton of YouTubers this year or last year have like quit. I think about Tycoon 2 for various reasons, not enjoying it or just want to focus on for whatever reason, fair enough. Like Kosi, Matt Matrix, but I feel like people are just thinking now, oh no, who's next?
Who's next? Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, of course, I have some of my breaks of like not wanting to record stuff. Even Benny has them. Like, he has some moments where it was like for a few months just not there because he just didn't feel like building a set of theme product to, and then just don't upload. Like, don't go through it with the pain, since you will lose motivation, you will get a burnout because you are pushing yourself too hard. And that's something I really had to, sort of learn, I guess, at the start. That's also the main question, I guess, from like people's like, oh, how do you not lose motivation for like YouTube or like your park? It's like, of course, I get my most motivation from you guys, from the viewers. Like, every time just watching my videos, commenting really good stuff. Of course, you do have the haters in between that, which are
just focus on the positive comments.
Of course are always haters, and we have of course had our past with like some YouTubers like a Vitamin Delicious, and I still do get sometimes comments from that. I don't know why I get them, but I guess there probably is some video where I'm like sat in and something like, oh, why do you hate on Vitamin Delicious? I'm like, bro, I do not hate anyone. I just strongly dislike them.
I'm a changed man. I do not anymore.
Yes, exactly. No. I'm just really doing this for fun, and I think that's what matters most.
Alright, good to hear. But before we end off the podcast, I want to do something a little bit different that I actually didn't tell you before because I just made it while we were talking. So I asked the other day, I thought, why don't we have a little segment where I ask you some of, what everybody wants to know. Just ask you some viewer questions, basically.
That's fun. I like that.
Warning. Some are quite weird, but I'll try and,
I don't like it.
No. Oh, something that I want to know. What do you rate beans? Beans?
Beans. Ooh. I'm not going to direct this one. I don't know. What do I rate beans, bro?
What do you mean? It's an obvious 11 out of 10.
No.
What?
No. I don't know. Like, I ate them as a kid, and then I like vomited. Since then, I've never eaten them again. So because of that, I probably have to say like a 4 out of 10.
Anyway, why did you start YouTube? A more of a serious one. Why did you what got you into YouTube?
Just one big accident, I guess. I had a YouTube channel before this with a friend. Not saying the name of that, but we just played a lot of random games. I really enjoyed that. Of course, I had my own channel where I did like sometimes uploads of like First Planet Coaster. Then Planet Zoo actually. Then I did Minecraft, like a few videos, and then I just started doing Theme Park Tycoon 2. But everything was just randomly for nothing. I never had the plan to become a YouTuber. Yeah. Of course, I think just as a kid, not as a kid, but just it was always like, oh, imagine being a YouTuber, how cool that would be. But I never was like, I need to be a YouTuber because that's my dream. My dream was always to become a roller coaster designer for like, let's say Vekoma or anything else. That's cool. But Theme Park 2, this whole YouTube thing was just one big accident. Just like my 10 build tech video just somehow went viral inside of the Theme Park 2 community. I started gaining subscribers, and it's actually quite funny because that video went viral the day before I went to vacation. So that day I had to like record 2 videos and a 50 subscriber special.
Damn.
So that video was like getting 10 views every day instead of like 0 views. So I was like, oh, I'm going viral. And sort of as a joke to myself, I'm just going to prepare these videos. And then it was 10 views, and then it was 20, and then became 50, and then became 100, and then became 300, and then became 1000. And I'm seeing this all while I'm on vacation. I'm just a passenger to this whole thing. My subscriber count went from like 50 to like 400 or 500 in like 2 weeks, and I could not do a single thing. The main thing, but it has never been my plan. I've been wanting to become like a roller coaster designer since I was like 5 years old.
Right.
That's when I started playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So it's been now like almost 15 years me building roller coasters.
15.
15 years, yeah. So yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, but not on the way with YouTube. Yeah, I'm actually very happy this happened to me. I really feel like it has also changed me as a person. Like I was always the kid in the back of the class, silence.
I could actually segue this onto a different question. How did this affect your life?
Yeah, a lot, definitely a lot. Like, as I said, I'm the quiet kid. I was the quiet kid in the back. I never said I had one friend, my best friend, and that's it. And then we moved to different schools, of course, at the end of 4 years. That's how the school system works here. And then I was just alone there. I was alone in the class. The whole class was just one big friend. But I was not like, oh yeah, it's me, hey. And then sort of YouTube came around, and I slowly changed my personality. And that's also like has become because of Cozy. Me doing streams, I think like streams has helped the most of just, you need to be there, you need to be talking, you need to be funny, and that has like changed my life so much, and definitely for the better. Yeah, I've just been able to do so much more, also being recognized in real life. Like I went to the fun fair last Friday, and I didn't even enter the fun fair, and someone already recognized me in the parking lot, and I'm like, bro, how is this possible? Shout out to you, by the way.
I wonder if they're watching this.
Maybe, who knows?
Highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Do you prefer Theme Park Tycoon 2 or Planet Coaster?
Theme Park Tycoon 2, 100%.
Yeah. Same.
I have like 300 hours in Planet Coaster. The main problem for me was that Planet Coaster was too difficult for me.
I feel like that's same for me.
Yeah. I have been playing that from like in the alpha state actually, but somehow just getting thrown all the futures with like copy paste, all those items, like thousands of different building items, was just too much for me. I didn't know which thing to use or stuff like that, and since I sort of started playing Theme Park 2 from the start, I would say like the real start of Theme Park 2 was probably in 2020. Like the game was not too difficult. No. There was no off-grid. There was nothing really. So then I feel like really started the game like starting to roll. Slowly rolled into using no grid. Using the size too. Getting new roller coaster stuff. Getting now the size of the copy and paste. So like you're going into it slowly instead of here you have everything. Have fun.
Yeah, we have so many real questions. I don't think I can ask any more questions from the viewers. So I think that's going to be it for the podcast. Thank you so much for coming on. Thijmen, you were telling me before the podcast started how last time you were on one of these, you said some real questionable things.
I said some questionable things to Cozy.
But you have not.
Well, only once about the itching ball.
I think actually only once.
Whatever it was.
You can't. Anyway, before we say anything more, I'm just gonna say thank you so much for joining, Thijmen, and thank you all so much for listening, watching, whatever you've been doing, and do go check out Thijmen's content. Link will be in the description. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, listening, and goodbye. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just smacking the